Morning coffee, YouTube. How you doing? Doing swell. Having a good time here. Wasn't real sure what I wanted to talk about this morning, and then I remembered a conversation that I had with a good friend the other day, and I mentioned it in the Conversate morning coffee from yesterday. Conversate was kind of funny. You know, it amazes me how many people take life so serious. They look at somebody like me in a video and get upset over my use of the English language, but yet the economy's going to hell in a handbasket and we're losing our rights as Americans every day, and the cost of stamps is going up and they don't give a shit. But because somebody like me comes across and uses the word conversate, their fucking life's coming to an end. That's hilarious. I find that very hilarious. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about this morning was a statement that my buddy made to me the other day as we were talking, and Catfish, I'm sure you'll remember this. He says to me, and I wrote it down, so give me a second here because I wanted to make sure that I had it correct. He says to me, if the government stopped taking our taxes, the economy would take care of itself. Now, you know what? I don't think I've ever heard a more honest statement than that. It's amazing to me that it's short and it's true and it's to the point. And you sit here and you have all these people and they're fussing and fighting about what's going on with the economy and you know how it sucks, and our state unemployment rate's going up, our county unemployment rate's going up, our national unemployment rate's going up, and you know, I'm not trying to call you Democrats out or you racist out there for voting for Obama, but Jesus, what did he do in his first 4 years for our economy? And now he's doing nothing in his second 4 years for our economy, and we're just going downhill. So, and you know, it's not all Obama's fault. Let's be honest here. It's not all his fault. It's the Republicans and the Democrats. It's been going on for a long time. You know whose fault it is? Yours. It's your fault. It's my fault. Because we allow them to go up there after saying they'll do one thing and then they don't do it, and we let them get away with it. But let's back to this whole economy thing. I think we need to stop the taxes, the tax flow that goes to my city, that goes to my county, that goes up to Washington. Because think about it this way. Think about the amount of money that could be interjected into our economy if we didn't have to pay taxes for 6 months. Okay, we would be in really good shape, because I want you to think about how this works. You know, most of you people. Let me get a little sip here. Most of you people are so short-sighted that you don't understand where money goes and what it affects. Let's talk about food for a minute. And I'll do a video on this one day and put it up. But if I ask 10 people where food comes from, probably 6 would say the grocery store. They have no concept that anywhere past the grocery store is where food comes from. But they don't take into consideration that an owner has to have a field, and he has to grow it, and he has to plant it, and he has to have somebody to drive the tractor, and somebody to do all the things that they do on farms nowadays. It's a lot different than when I grew up on one, but you know, farms employ many people, and then somebody has to drive that from the field to the plant or the manufacturer. So that's somebody to drive the truck. All right. Well, the truck driver has to be able to move the vehicle down the road. So he's got to have somebody who performs preventative maintenance on it and repairs on it, and he's got to pay gas or diesel to put in it, and there's got to be a clerk at the store who is the attendant who he pays to get that gas, unless it's a fuel company. Don't try to overcomplicate this. It's not complicated. This economy being fixed is as simple as what Catfish said in the opening of this. If we didn't have to pay taxes, if we didn't have to pay the government, the economy would fix itself. And it's that simple. Back to the gas clerk. You take this guy here, he makes his little $5 or $6 an hour, and then he goes home to his wife or his girlfriend or whoever, and he rents a DVD, or he goes out to Burger King or whatever. This is just the item getting from the field to wherever it's going. And look how many people's lives are affected. And just think about that, from the truck driver getting it to the manufacturer. How many manufacturing jobs does the manufacturer have to have? How many? Hey, Bertie, what's that stuff y'all buy? Ink in toner? What do you call it in a toner for your printer? What's it called? Cartridge. Think about the toner cartridge in the office. Think about the account rep at the bank. Think about the janitorial that comes into the building at night and cleans that office. Okay. All these things just at the manufacturing level, and then once it's done, you ain't even counting the guys down on the floor that are cooking the shit, putting the shit in the can, wrapping a label on the can, putting the can in a case, putting the case on a pallet, putting the pallet on the truck, putting the truck on the road to the distributor. Okay, so I want you to sit back and think about how money affects the economy, and how if we didn't have to pay taxes for 6 months or 3 months, how we could fix our own economy here. Hell, the economy would fix itself. And that's kind of weird, because here I am at 45 years old and I've got that figured out. Maybe I should go to Washington. All right, y'all. Take care. Y'all be good. I'm out. Bye.